next speaker is Nina Keyse. She's a partner at Weber Wenzel. Nina is an experienced tax lawyer and also has experience. She worked at SARS in her previous life. Yeah. And she is going to talk to us about the new tax dispute resolution changes or proposed changes.
Right.
Thank you, Nina.
Morning. Can I just ask my presentation? I can't beat Eric's national service, though, of how many years? 12. I was only at SARS for 8 years. Okay. Right. So the organizers asked me to talk about what's new in tax dispute resolution. And I think that the newest things are probably the draft amendment bill, which proposes to make certain amendments to the Tax Administration Act. I'm hoping, for reasons which will become clear, I'm looking at the SARS people there in the corner. I can feel the daggers already. We're keeping it professional, don't worry, Betsy. For reasons that will become clear now, I'm hoping that some of these amendments don't see the light of day and that certain sections of the Tax Administration Act are just scrapped. But we'll see how that goes. So I'm trying to garner support for my campaign over here. So I've given you the email address of the Mr. Wickham at Parliament. Until Monday, you can still send him your thoughts on what I'm about to say, and he will then mention those to the Standing Committee on Finance. Right. Now, the proposed amendments that I want to discuss, obviously the ones that irk me personally, are listed here, and Betsy will just cough twice, and then I have to stop talking. So let's do it on that basis. I'll see how many I can cover. Now, the amendments that I want to talk about deals with legal privilege, interviews. I'll be stuck on that for a while, and the privilege one, and then answering questions under oath during audit, reduced assessments, Section 98, poor budget, Section 98, the prescription in certain matters, and then maybe the jurisdictional ones are not that important, but definitely I do want to get to the notifications via e-filing. So the first thing that you must understand is that something which is legally privileged doesn't, if you say something's legally privileged, and it is actually legally privileged, you do not have to disclose that to SARS, because it is your common law right, and presumably also constitutional right, that you have the right to approach an attorney, tell them your story in confidence, and have that attorney give you legal advice, and that be just between you and the attorney. Now, the first question that you have to ask, though, all correspondence, all discussions with your attorney is not necessarily subject to legal privilege. Our law recognizes two specific types of legal privilege. The first one is what we call legal privilege or legal advice privilege, and that applies to any communication between a client and his legal advisor. And when we're talking about legal advisor, there is, it can be an attorney at Weber Wenzel, or it can be an in-house legal advisor. There is authority for that view. And this person must be consulted in his professional capacity. Well, most people come to us in our professional capacity. I don't know that people hang out at law firms and pay their bills just to shoot the breeze, but presumably it means that you must have gone with the intention to ask legal advice from that person. It must be confidential, and obviously it must not facilitate